So today I'm gonna change the outlet, and here is the outlet 20 amp temperature restraint outlet. Outlet is looking pretty bad. Even this plug is it's a little bit burned too, so I don't know. On that side it's showing voltage. You can see it. See? Sometimes we're gonna go ahead and shut the main power off. So first I'm gonna turn off the power, turn all the switches off manually, and then turn off this side also, and then turn off the main switch off. Double check again the power, make sure it doesn't have a unscrew that one either. So maybe that. Usually it doesn't happen like that, but who knows. So after taking the plate off, take this side screw off and bring that out. Go ahead and cut this out. So in order to do that, I'm gonna use that tool to cut the wire off. Just come off there. So when you do that, you could wear glasses for safety of your eyes. I'm pretty sure the outlet here was before it was 15 amp, and now I'm gonna go ahead and install the 20 amp. The golden side is gonna be hard wire, and the silver side is gonna be neutral wire, and the green one is for the ground wire. Okay, gonna tighten that up closely. When you change the outlet, it's even it says it works, but take a lot of force. Okay, so like I said, for now I'm gonna turn on the main switch on first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start the other little one. Okay, so now I'm back, and I'm gonna go ahead and check and make sure there's powers on after turning the main switch on. So that's the one I use for to check the power, and there's the video I made. How do I change the outlet? So I'm not electrician, so you don't need to be followed. It's just I'm showing how I do change the outlet when it's get bad. So today I'm gonna change the outlet, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do change the outlet safely. Here is the outlet 20 amp temperature restraint outlet, and we're gonna use these tools to change that. So the reason is changing for the outlet is because I noticed the other day I find out one of my outlet is looking pretty bad. Even this plug is it's a little bit burned too, so I don't know if this made an outlet to do that or what, but anyway, it looks bad, so I'm gonna just go ahead replace that one. Even you can see that, it's caused a little bit of fire here too. Look like it changed the color. So So I don't know if the outlet caused this or this plug caused that. So something happened. So I'm gonna just change anyway. So first I'm gonna use that tool. Is It's gonna tell us um, if that outlet is working, but I'm gonna just test anyway. Do not use the other one, the regular one, just this to check the voltage. So this side, on the bigger side, it doesn't have power. See, on that side it's showing voltage. You can see it. See, sometimes I show 120, but this time it's just showing it's got power in it. See here, you have to touch this order to see the power. And this one that also has power. I don't know why this one is turned black. Huh, pretty weird. Because this one has a load in it. This one doesn't. Why this turned black? Anyway, so that's how we check the voltage. And now I'm gonna go ahead turn the power off. And after that we're gonna change the outlet safely. So before we do anything like a change outlet or stuff, we're gonna go ahead and shut the main power off. And before you shut the main power off, make sure most the stuff turn off, like air conditioner, like heaters. Make sure turn off and switch off before you shut off the main switch off. And just so you guys know, I'm not electrician, so I just showing this because maybe it helps some people to see how I do change the outlet. But I just do some stuff, the stuff I know how to do it. So if you don't feel safe, don't do the way I do. So you guys have to go through the electricians and to change the outlet. So first what I'm gonna do, change. So first I'm gonna do turn off the power. What usually I do, I turn off over. I'm gonna turn all the switches off manually, and then turn off this side also, and then turn off the main switch off. So the reason I do that is I don't want to put so much pressure on the main switch first, and I do turn off the lower switch first and then the main. When I'm done with that, I'm gonna turn on the the main switch first, and then turn on the lower switch. So that way, I believe, don't want to put too much pressure on the main switch. But it's okay to do this one also, but that's how I do. After turning the main switch off, I'm gonna go ahead and double check again the power, make sure it doesn't have a power any. So after that, I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew that one. So if you ever see like that, it's better to be replaced before it get too bad or catch fire. This outlet we was using for the heater, so maybe that's what is caused that. Usually it doesn't happen like that, but who knows. So after taking the plate off, take this side screw off. Okay. And bring that out. So once again, I'm gonna check just in case the power gain. There's no any power. So mostly what happened, if you have something sharp, you can put it on here on that hole to take this out. But I guess I didn't bring at this time. So I'm gonna just go ahead and cut this out. So in order to do that, I'm gonna use that tool to cut the wire off. So what usually happen, see now, you can see a little better. So let's talk about this hole right next to that. If you press one of these, I think it's this one, and then the wire usually come off. And if you just, when you're installing it, then you just put a wire in there, it will hold it. I mean, I never see that bad outlet before. It's funny. And also it was working, you know. It wasn't like it didn't stop working, but I'm only replacing this because this side turned black. So hopefully this switch doesn't cause that. But I don't want to take any risk, you know. Just go ahead, change the outlet for now. So since I cut this wire off, I have to make it visible again. It's pretty weird, it's taking a lot of force to just come off. There. So when you do that, you could wear glasses for safety your eyes, or you can close for a minute, I mean for a second when you pull that out. Looks good. And here is our new outlet. It looks good. So I'm pretty sure the outlet here was before it was 15 amp, and now I'm gonna go ahead and install the 20 amp. It has a little bit more capacity than the 15 amp one, and it's better, I guess. So just so you guys know, the golden side is gonna be hardwire, and the silver side is gonna be neutral wire, and the green one is for the ground wire. And even on the instructions you can see it. Let's see, where is it? Usually it's inside the box. It's pretty funny. That's what they usually do. See here. The brass screws like golden. It's gonna be hardwire. Yeah. And silver side is gonna be natural. Yep. And the green is ground. So that's pretty clear instructions. And that's what we're gonna follow now. And on this outlet, they didn't have a like push in the wire option. So I'm gonna use these screws. So as we know, this is hard wire right here. And that's neutral wire. So that outlet was like this. So this is hot and that's neutral. So when you change it, just don't do like take plastic off too much. Just keep it like this much, you know. And then you tie them up. Oh, I didn't tie it up, so I was looking something else. I thought this was better design, but somehow I did change it before, but this time I didn't really like that design, but it's alright, that's fine. So either you can tie it right here, or you can make a make a round, then you have to do a little bit more. So I'm thinking what will be the best. So I thought I have to push in, that's why I didn't do much better. If you have to do over the screws, then you maybe need a bigger space to make it rounded at least, and then tie them up. We'll see. Or I can just make it out of this. The weird is that outlet is it's just okay. It's under the tail here. That's why it's taking longer. Okay. Hopefully I don't take too much long. That's max. So see, I didn't make a bigger. I just make a rounded of that, and then I'm gonna stir them up just like that, and then I'm gonna go ahead tight that screw. Shouldn't be any problem. Just like that. Because what do you wanted to do? Don't make it don't take this plastic off too much, then it's more risk of anything around it, the box. So more minimum is the best. So now I'm gonna put the white one on. Okay, gonna tighten that up too also. tight as well. And now we're gonna go ahead with the green ground wire. So for that one, they made a hole in there, so I'm gonna just go ahead and push it and then tight the screw. It should stay there. But this one was just a single outlet. But sometimes what they usually do, they put a one incoming, one outgoing. So if you see like that, this means it's not like you receiving power from two sources. It means they giving connection to other line from that outlet. So that's what it is. So this means both wire is gonna be important for this time, and that was just single sources of income. I mean source of not a source of power. So and then somehow you have to manage these wires to push back in place, and then you gotta tighten them up as screws. Sometimes when you change the outlet, it's even it's easy work, but take a lot of force. So when you tighten these screws, don't tighten too much, you know. Just keep a little tiny space. That's because when you put a faceplate on the top, these stay out, not like in, you know. See here? Now it's showing a little bit out. If you tighten that, the two screws I showed you earlier, then it's gonna be like either not look good or staying in. Okay, so the outlet is installed. So now I'm gonna go ahead, turn on the power main switch on, and then I'm gonna come back and check the power, see, make sure it's working. Okay, so that was the old one, and here's the new one. It looks pretty good, isn't it? All right, let's turn the power on. Okay, so like I said, for now I'm gonna turn on the main switch on first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start the other little one. So when you change it on or off, you have to do a little faster, like not faster going down, I mean turning on the switch, otherwise it will be cause a problem. So now I'm gonna go back, check. Okay, so now I'm back and I'm gonna go ahead and check and make sure there's powers on after turning the main switch on. So that's the one I use for the to check the power. And let's see, it's not even going inside. What is it? It's actually outlet as for the tamper-resistant. So I'm pretty sure there's plastic in there. You have to like push harder, I think, to get access. It's pretty weird, taking a lot of force. Shit. Let me see. So the reason I was unable to check with the voltage screw, because you can see there's a plastic in there, and so that's why I was unable to push in more. It could work if I put a lot of force, but I don't want to do that. I already checked plugging this on, because you see when you putting this kind of outlet, or I mean plug, it does remove the plastic automatically somehow. Well, when we try to do these screws for safety purpose, so maybe it's just not going in there. But anyway, the outlet is working fine, and I already checked here. See, the Alexa is on. All right, so that's how we do change the outlet safely. And once again, this is just the video I made. How do I change the outlet? So I'm not electrician, so you don't need to be followed. It's just I'm showing how I do change the outlet when it's get bad. Alright, thank you for watching video, and see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Alright, see you later.